In 2007, vending machine repairman Mike Saunders made the jump to contract assassin, and now, 14 years later, we're catching back up with him to see how life has treated him in the intervening years.
Well, 3 words instantly spring to my mind, of course, which are fuck my life. Still could be worse, I suppose, you know, all things considered, taken away and added again.
How did things go with your wife?
Now, that was quite interesting. As I said at the end of the last episode, I was going to go back and tell her how well I'd done and demonstrate to her exactly how that works. And, you know, she was very happy. But one thing led to another, and as married couples often do, it leads to an argument. I, of course, was in the wrong. One thing led to another, backwards and forwards. She was popping off at me, I was popping off at her. And, of course, the main difference being I was the one that was armed.
A recent injury means that Mike is now having problems with mobility.
So you're probably wondering what happened. Well, I can let you in on that one. One night, I'm a bit drunk, picture the scene. There's a big robot android thing. You know how it is, technological marvel, they can do anything these days. Anyway, he was getting a bit unnecessary. We got into a bit of an argument. I applied my knee to his groin. He wasn't overly keen on the idea, so he confiscated my kneecap, which means I can no longer walk properly, and so hence the chair, hence the adapted vehicle, and everything else is done from home. Isn't that marvellous?
In his determination to work from home, Mike has come up with an ingenious plan.
So the first thing I'm going to do is take a photo of myself looking like a stereotypical young lady in the world of Tinder and social media. You know, the sort of thing with the duck face. And then we apply a glamour filter. So what happens next is a frenzy of people swiping right, and so I invite them round here, and so when the next young gentleman turns up, which the next one is about to do exactly that.
I'm looking for Chardonnay.
We shoot them.
Fuck!
So the next thing we need to do is we need to look through the phone at messages, general messages, to see if there's anybody who's unfond of him or wants him dead. Always good. I can see here, for instance, he is not a popular boy. And so that's good. What we do is then we contact these people and say, by the way, I could, you know, knock him off the mortal coil for a fee. You know, just plucking a number out the air to say £1,000 and he's gone. Now, you do the maths. 10 people there, that's £10,000 in the pocket. Think of it like a crowdfunder. You know, some people like to collect for charity, other people like to pay to have people disposed of. Each to their own. This will work nicely. Okay, cheers, Steve. Good lad. Right. Okay, so I've got 5 people already who are quite happy to chuck in £1,000 to have this young gentleman offed. And that was Steve, and he's going to take the body and throw him in landfill. Absolutely no problem. And that's how we adapt to the situation here in modern times. Not like the old days where we had to do it all ourselves. It used to look very dodgy, me carrying people through the town centre. Anyway, not a problem. Steve's on hand. Lovely.
And so Mike is moving with the times, adapting to a new commercial situation in order to survive. We'll be back in another 14 years to see how he's getting on.